Good afternoon. Today I'm doing the Joshua's Trust properties of Windham, and I'm starting off with one of my favorites, the Allanach-Wolf Woodlands. It was donated by Ada Wolf in 2007 and had a opening dedication ceremony in 2010. There are about 2 miles of trails on the property, including this 0.2 mile trail. In addition to the hiking trails, there's also a 22-acre lake called Lake Marie. And while there's no hunting, fishing, or boating allowed in the woodlands, there is plenty of opportunities for bird watching and lots of scenic viewpoints. It also features a paved road that gets plowed in the winter, no less. Following one of the side trails, we reach the end of this little peninsula with 270-degree views of Lake Marie. You can also see evidence of beavers that must have once lived here. Behind me is one of my favorite trail surprises, a tree that has fallen out over the water but continues to live. It's fun to just go out and see what it looks like. That's where I just was. Focus. Aye. So following that trail, we come back to the paved road. And up above you can see the garage that was once a part of the property, as well as another lake view. In addition to the original 100 acres of the Allanach-Wolf Woodlands, 17 acres were purchased from the town of Windham, and there was a donation of 3.5 acres by a Dr. Stein. Following the trails, we reach the back of Lake Marie and this blind, which provides another scenic viewing point. Nice work, Nick. From there, we follow the Yellow Blaze Trail, a simple out and back. Follow the yellow trail, what seems like a woods road, until we reach the endpoint turnaround, complete with resting bench. And while that's the official end of the trail, it does continue on behind me. Joshua's Trust is excited about the opportunity for a potential greenway carrying on. About a half-mile down the airline trail from Route 203 is the second Joshua's Trust property in Windham, which is the Atlantic White Cedar Bog, and it's only about a mile away from the Two Sisters Preserve in Chaplin. I was hoping to give some drone footage overhead since there isn't a boardwalk or trail that goes through the property, but it's too close to Windham Airport, so it's a no-fly zone. The Atlantic white cedar is basically the domestic version of balsa wood. It's prized for its rot resistance and is popular in fence posts and shingles. Mosquitoes are so bad that I gotta run back. I will see you at the next property. The last stop in Windham is the Hall Preserve, which is in bend of the Allanach-Wolf River just past the Mansfield Dam. There isn't an official trailhead, so you have to walk along the dike that leads up to the dam. It's also an undeveloped property, so we'll see what it looks like when we get there. The Hall Preserve was donated by David Hall in 2013 and is 29 acres along this section of the Allanach-Wolf River. The property starts a couple hundred feet below the Mansfield Dam, and it's pretty easy to see with clearly marked signs where the boundary begins. Much like the Bradley Buchanan Woods in Mansfield, the Hall Preserve is a good example of a pitted came terrace. A came terrace is where glacial meltwaters deposited sand and gravel as the glacier receded, which means that underneath my feet there's nothing but sand and gravel. That does it for the Joshua's Trust properties of Windham. I'd say they preserve the ecology and geography of the area and offer nice opportunities for viewing nature with short hikes. See you next time.